It's not just lungs, legs, or altitude. It's the mind game that Kenyans play to win races. They step onto the start line already believing they belong at the front. They train in groups where Olympic champions are just teammates. So, world-class pace feels normal. In a race, they don't panic when the race spikes. They expect it. They see the pain coming, embrace it, and trust they can push through longer than anyone else. That's their invisible advantage. When most athletes think about competing for Kenya, thoughts immediately drift to their unrivaled distance running prowess. They produce more elite long distance runners than any other country in the world. And when it comes to major championships, they always show up with a strong team that contends for multiple medals. But if you ask any Kenyan athlete, coach, or manager, they will tell you that their success is due to one simple reason: playing the mind game better than the competition. Most people have no idea how good a runner has to be mentally in order to succeed at the highest level. Winning a race is not all about having the best physical attributes. It takes a certain type of person to compete for a medal at an Olympics. You must be able to block out all distractions and stay focused. You must be able to push your body beyond what you thought was possible. And most importantly, you must be able to believe in yourself when no one else does. Kenyans understand this better than anyone else. They know that the mind is the most powerful tool an athlete can have, and they use this to their advantage every single time they compete. So, what is the mind game that Kenyans play? How do they use their minds to win races? One of the biggest advantages that Kenyans have is their training environment. They train in groups where everyone is pushing each other to be better. This creates a sense of urgency and competition that helps runners improve. But it also creates a sense of confidence. When you train with the best, you believe you can run with the best. World-class pace becomes normal. The training runs become faster because everyone is pushing each other on. A session that may be considered hard by international standards becomes easy for a Kenyan athlete, because they are used to it from their training. This gives them an invaluable mental edge when it comes to competing against other nations. Take Eliud Kipchoge as an example. He has won the Olympic marathon twice and holds the world record in the event. But he didn't just wake up one day and decide to become a great marathoner. He spent years training in Kenya with some of the best runners in the world. He pushed himself to the limit day in and day out, all while knowing that he had to be at his best to compete for a spot on the Kenyan team. This type of pressure can be intense, but it also builds character and confidence. And that is something that Kipchoge has in spades. Another thing that helps Kenyans is their coaches. They understand the importance of the mind game, and they make sure their athletes are prepared for it. They teach their athletes how to focus, how to push through pain, and most importantly, how to believe in themselves. But perhaps the greatest advantage that Kenyans have is their fans. When a Kenyan runner competes, they know that they are representing their country and their continent. They feel the weight of this responsibility, but they also use it to their advantage. They use the support of their fans to help push them through tough times in a race. They know that they are not just running for themselves, they are running for their country. This gives them an extra boost of energy when things get tough. So the next time you see a Kenyan runner competing, remember that they are not just physically gifted athletes. They are also masters of the mind game. They know how to use their minds to push their bodies beyond what they thought was possible. And they know how to use the support of their country to help them through tough times. Now, let's talk about one of the most important aspects of winning the mind game: dealing with pain. Pain is inevitable in any endurance event. No matter how well you train, there will be times during a race when your body hurts and you want to quit. The key to overcoming this is to have a plan and to stick to it. Kenyan runners are renowned for their ability to push through pain and discomfort, often reaching the finish line with a smile on their face. This ability to run through pain is not just physical, but also mental. Many factors contribute to their ability to do this, including their training regimen, coaching, and even their cultural background. However, a significant aspect of pain management in Kenyan runners is their mindset. Pain is an unpleasant experience that can be both physical and psychological. When a runner pushes themselves beyond their perceived limits, They experience physical sensations such as muscle fatigue, lactic acid buildup, and oxygen debt. These physical sensations trigger pain receptors that send signals to the brain, which interprets these signals as painful. At the same time, the runner's psychological state plays a crucial role in how they perceive and respond to the pain. Kenyan runners are trained to embrace pain as part of the running experience. They learn to differentiate between good pain, which is a sign of muscle fatigue but not yet a cause for concern, and bad pain, which indicates a potential injury. This understanding allows them to push through the good pain and stop when they experience the bad pain. This ability to differentiate between the two types of pain is not only based on their physical sensations, but also on their psychological interpretation of those sensations. Moreover, Kenyan runners are trained to have a positive attitude towards pain. They learn to view pain as a challenge rather than a setback and use it as motivation to push themselves harder. This positive attitude helps them maintain focus and determination, allowing them to continue running even when they are in pain. Additionally, Kenyan runners often draw inspiration from their country's rich tradition of long-distance running. They are aware of the achievements of their predecessors and use this knowledge to motivate themselves and push through difficult moments in a race. In addition to their training and mindset, Kenyan runners benefit from the support of their coaches, teammates, and fans. Their coaches develop training regimens that simulate race conditions, exposing runners to varying levels of fatigue and discomfort. Teammates provide moral support and encouragement during competitions, and fans create a positive and expectant atmosphere that inspires runners to perform their best. However, it's essential to note that Kenyan runners are not superhuman, and they do experience pain just like any other athlete. What sets them apart is their ability to manage that pain effectively. They have developed strategies and mindsets that allow them to push through discomfort and achieve their goals. In conclusion, the ability of Kenyan runners to run through pain is a testament to the power of the mind over the body. Through rigorous training, positive mindset, and unwavering support, Kenyan runners have mastered the art of running through pain, inspiring awe and admiration from spectators worldwide. Their dedication and resilience make them not only exceptional athletes, but also role models for anyone looking to push through physical and mental challenges. Another aspect of the mind game is trusting your training. When you put in the work on the track, trust that it will pay off when it matters most. Kenyan runners take this to heart, trusting not only their own training, but also the training of their teammates. This trust is built on years of experience and a deep understanding of their sport. They know that the only way to succeed at the highest level is to push yourself to the limit, and they know that they can trust their teammates to do that. This creates a sense of confidence and camaraderie that helps them succeed. But perhaps the greatest benefit of this approach is the reduced risk of injury. By trusting their training in each other, Kenyan runners are able to push themselves to the limit without worrying about getting hurt. They know that if they trust the process, their bodies will be prepared for anything. Trusting your training is one of the keys to unlocking your full potential as an athlete. It means having confidence in the work you put in and believing that it will pay off when it matters most. For Kenyan runners, trusting their training is a way of life. They understand the importance of putting in the work on the track and the benefits that come with it. But why is trusting your training so important? The first reason is that it helps you stay focused. When you trust your training, you don't have to worry about whether or not you're doing enough. You can focus on the task at hand and give it your all. This is important because distractions can hinder your progress and prevent you from reaching your full potential. Second, trusting your training helps you stay motivated. When you see the results of your hard work, it's easy to stay motivated and keep going. Trusting your training means that you believe in what you're redoing, and that belief can carry you through tough times and help you achieve your goals. Third, trusting your training helps you recover faster from setbacks. Injuries and other setbacks are an unfortunate part of athletics, but how you respond to them can make all the difference. If you trust your training, you know that you're capable of bouncing back and coming back stronger than ever. To build trust in your training, it's important to follow a few key steps. First, set clear goals and track your progress. This will help you stay focused and motivated and measure your improvement over time. Second, listen to your body and take rest days when needed. This is important for preventing injuries and allowing your body to recover. Third, work with a coach or trainer who can help you develop a plan that works for you and provides guidance and support along the way. Finally, trust the process and believe in yourself. Trusting your training is a mindset that can help you unlock your full potential as an athlete. By following these steps and embracing the mindset of Kenyan runners, you can build trust in your training and achieve your athletic goals. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching,